And I see Rhodes Scholar has arrived here early in the morning. And I see Rhodes Scholar has arrived here. We have the second to last game of games scheduled on September 6th in 1969, our replay. It will be Bunker and Meyer. Bunker for KC, Meyer for Seattle. We have a Rhodes Scholar for the Pilots, and we have a Kathy Harden. Oh. Here's my first cup of coffee. And oh, does that taste good. And I'm gonna just set these up. I already have everything set up here. I just gotta set up the lineups by the cards and put in the fielding ratings. We're glad to see Kathy Harden here. You're on cup number 2 or pod number 2? Gotta be specific here. Just joking with you. Okay, cup. We had quite a game yesterday, folks. It was one of the best games ever. I mean it. One of the best games I ever played. And it's in there. Dodgers and the Padres. Who would have thought? And Kathy Harden is for the Royals. This won't take long at all. The market, well, I thought the gains were okay. They weren't that high. Were they? I don't think the close was that high yesterday, Kathy. I mean, maybe 100 or something. Did I miss something? Let me check my portfolio here. I remember early on it was better, and then it went down. Whoa. Mine did go up a little bit here. So I guess you're right. I don't have the exact figures, but yeah, I'm at an all-time high. Yeah, with the little that I have. It did go up. I missed that. You know that? You're right. I don't have the numbers. But it did go up, thank God. No Miyamura, no. He's not getting a start, Kathy. I am so sorry. I'll see if he pinch hit or something. Let's go take a look to see if Miyamura even showed his face in this game. Doesn't mean we can't use them. No, not at all. In fact, they had no pinch hitters. They had no relievers. Bunker went all the way for the win. His ninth. He's won 11 already in our replay. Meyer got the loss. Meyer has no wins, both in real world and in our replay. It was a 6-2 win by Kansas City, but if you ever want me to bring a Miyamura in to pinch hit or something like that, you just let me know. I'd be more than glad to oblige. Well, here we are again, people. It's Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and this is the second to last game. We have a really good one, Montreal at St. Louis, after this game, which I hope to play today, which St. Louis is in second place in the National League East, only 4 behind, so they're looking to keep pace with Pittsburgh and have a 3. Actually, Pittsburgh lost. So this would be an opportunity for them to pick up a game. They were 4.5 out, so they're looking to make it 3.5. And that'll be the final game of this date. And then we would move on to September 7. Yesterday was a great game. I particularly enjoyed looking at all these people, like Joe Cleary and others, at all baseball demos, at the great channels they have with great games, that I am not the only one. Well, let's go through our opening lineups here for this ball game. For the Kansas City Royals, leading off and playing shortstop is Jackie Hernandez. Batting second and playing center field, Scott Northey. Batting third at third base, Paul Scholl. The cleanup hitter in left field, Joe Foy. Batting fifth and catching, Buck Martinez. Batting sixth at second base, Jerry Adair. Batting seventh at first base, a rare start, Chuck Harrison. I imagine we'll be seeing more of Chuck in September with those 213 at-bats. We haven't seen too much of him. Batting eighth in right field, Bob Oliver. He's a good hitter. And batting ninth, the pitcher, with 11 wins on the season thus far, right-hander, Wally Bunker. For the Seattle Pilots, leading off at third base, Tommy Harper. Batting second in right, Mike Hegan. Batting third in center, Wayne Comer. Batting fourth in left field, Danny Walton. Batting fifth at first base, Don Mincher. Batting sixth and catching, Jim Pagliarone. Donaldson. Batting eighth at shortstop, Ray Euler. And the pitcher, batting ninth, a left-hander with no wins on the season, Bob Meyer. He only pitched 33 innings. He had 5 starts and was 0-3. I should say 0-3. Get into that. That's an old habit. And he's right on. Actually, he's got a pretty good card. And we are in 6 Stadium. It's Tuesday morning in Real World. And we're waiting for Seattle to take the field. And the Seattle Pilots take the field. Bob Meyer on the mound. Catching him is Pagliarone. He's taking his warm-ups. This is Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. All is holding right now. I'm glad that market went up, Kathy. Boy, am I glad that market. I hope it keeps on going. But you know the law of gravity. And we're so glad to have you here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network with us today. And leading it off for the Kansas City Royals will be Jackie Hernandez. Seattle won the first of this 4-game series. Kansas City won the second game. This is the third. We'll see. I doubt we'll see what happens. I don't know if it'll rise. I don't know. Shit. I have given up predicting the market these days. For years. I used to try. Meyer is ready now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Hernandez. That's 5'10" right-handed. It's a fly ball to right. And Hegan is under it, and he makes the catch for the first out. One away, and we are underway here in Seattle. A snoozer. Here's Scott Northey. That's fouled back and out of play. Okay, Meyer winds and deals. That's 3-11 left-handed, and he walked him. So Northey is on. Yeah, Kathy Harden for Seattle. Northey is a B bunter. B stealer. He's being held 1-10, 1-12. And Paul Scholl comes up with Northey on first and one out here, just underway in the top of the first here. From the stretch now, Meyer. And the pitch to Scholl. That's 4-11, right-handed, fly ball left X. Walton 4-7. That's 7-4. It's an S1. That's going through. That's what you get with all these fours. Walton E7. That's 5-8-9. It's going to be an S1 with a runner on. The hell is the S1? The hell? Oh, it was an S2, I'm sorry. There are no S1s. It's an S2, it's a base hit, and Northey will go to third. So Scholl with the base hit. And Meyer in trouble early on here. First and third, one out. Here's Joe Foy now. Okay, the infield is back. Here's Meyer from the stretch, and the pitch to Foy. That's 2-4 left-handed. He grounds it to second. That'll score Northey. Donaldson goes to first on that. The infield was back. And Kansas City takes an early 1-0 lead. A ground ball by Foy with runners on first and third. The infield was back. They were looking for the double play. And it's 2 outs with Scholl on second now. And Buck Martinez, the catcher, comes up in a clutch situation. 1-0 Royals. Here's Meyer now. And the pitch to Buck Martinez. That is a 5-2 right-handed. Fly ball center. Comer getting under that, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired on a 5-2 right-handed. The side is retired. There was one run, though, on a walk, a base hit, one left. After a half, it's Kansas City 1, Seattle coming up. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. Wally Bunker, he was 12-11, good ERA, good pitcher for these expansion Royals. He's won 11 already in our replay. The Royals have a 1 1/2 game lead over these Pilots, so these Pilots certainly want to try to win maybe both games here, both games of the remaining here, and they could jump into 5th place. Bunker has taken his warm-ups. Here's Tommy Harper to lead it off. Bunker is ready. Right-handed pitcher, the wind-up, and the pitch to Harper. That's 1-11, and he grounds it to short for Hernandez, who throws it over to Harrison for the out, 1 away. And if we ever get interrupted by a phone call, we'll just discontinue this game and pick it up, just like I did yesterday. And it seemed people came on board soon enough. Here's Mike Egan now. Bunker into his windup. The pitch to Egan, left-handed hitter. That's 4-5 left-handed. Pops it up to second for a dare. And that's 2 away. 2 outs here, bottom of the first. 1-0 Kansas City. Wayne Comer comes up to bat. Bunker into his windup. The pitch to Comer. That's 2-9 right-handed, and he struck him out. And the side is retired, a 1-2-3 for Wally Bunker of the Royals. We've gone 1 inning. It's a 1-0 game. Out comes Bob Meyer now. He'll face a dare to start it off, top of the second for the Royals. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Really is. Okay, Meyer is ready. The windup and the pitch to a dare. That's 2-3 left-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Meyer, 1 away. Now Chuck Harrison. A rare start for Chuck. a good first baseman. He's a 2. Here's Meyer now. And the pitch to Harrison. That's 5-5 right-handed. It's hit well. He does not have, he has the power, and it's gone. Chuck Harrison has hit a home run. Let's look at it again. 5-5 right-handed. N home run 1-16. It was a 5 against left-handers. His power is N. And that's going to be a home run for Chuck Harrison. He had 3 in real world. And that makes it a 2-0 ball game. We're going to add that in real time here. A solo home run with 1 out. And that is the first home run for Chuck Harrison this season. He had 3 in real world. He hasn't been playing much, so he may hit more as we move along. But that is the first home run for Chuck. And Bob Oliver is the batter. With 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now, Kansas City. Okay, Meyer into his windup, and the pitch to Oliver. That's 2-4, left-handed. He flies it to center. Comer free and clear there, and he makes the catch. 2 outs. And there's JC Sports Replays. Great to see you. Just mentioned you earlier. It was a pleasure to learn about you and your replays there. Your work with Strat-O-Matic and other games. It's 2 outs, nobody. And Bunker is the hitter here. Two nothing Kansas City now. Meyer winds and the pitch to Bunker. That's 110, and he struck him out. And that will retire the side. 1 run on the solo home run by Chuck Harrison. Getting a rare start today. We've gone 1.5. It's a 2-0 ball game. I watched that whole intro of yours. It was a great intro, Joe. Great intro. Here's Wally Bunker now. He retired the side in order in the first. And Danny Walton is the leadoff batter. 2-0 Kansas City. Okay, here's Bunker now. The pitch to Walton. That's 6-5, right-handed. Oh, that's an end home run, but it's a 17. He had the power, but it'll go off the wall for a double. And there's Danny Walton standing at second with a leadoff double. That was off Bunker's card. It was a 6-5, right-handed. And home run, 1-11, double the rest. It's a double. But he had the power. So Walton leads off with the double. And here's Don Mincher, the tying run at the plate. It's 2-0 KC. We're in the bottom of the second here. Bunker from the stretch. And the pitch to Mincher. And that is a 1-8 right-handed, and he walked him. Bunker puts 2 on here to start off the first. Now Jim Pagliarone steps in. Tying run on first base, Walton on second. Nobody out. Bunker from the stretch, and the pitch to Pagliarone. That's 4-7 right-handed. He struck him out. That's the second for Bunker. One down for John Donaldson. Bunker trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. That's 6-6 left-handed. It's a fly ball to right. It's playable by Bob Oliver. He makes the catch. The runners hold. 2 outs. For Ray Euler. Two outs, runners on first and second. Bottom of the second, Seattle batting. They trail 2-0. Bunker and the pitch to Euler. That's 3-9, and he walked them. So the bases are loaded for Meyer. Hey, ain't that sweet? It's early in the game. They let him hit. Meyer is a 1 WR. Base is full here. The pitch to Meyer. That is a 2-12, and it's grounded to short for Hernandez. He's got it. And he throws it on over to Harrison at first, and the side is retired. The Seattle Pilots strand 3. No runs. We've gone 2. This is a 2-0 ball game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Well, we're moved to the top of the third here. Kansas City out to a 2-0 lead. Bunker. Wally Bunker. Archie Bunker. Well, okay. It's Bunker. Here's Bob Meyer to take the mound. Pitch the top of the third. He's allowed 2 runs. A run in the first, and then Harrison the home run in the second. It'll be the top of the order, Jackie Hernandez to lead it off. Okay, Meyer is ready. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. Go. Oh shit, I dropped the blue die and I can't find it. It's gonna be very hard to. I dropped one of the blue die, hold on. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm on my hands and knees here. There, I got it. God. Oh. I got it. Of course, we didn't even roll it yet. Oh, Lord. Getting on my hands and knees, it hurts my knees, the hard floor. It's Hernandez at the plate, Meyer on the mound. Let's try it again. Here's Meyer, the pitch to Hernandez. And that's 2-7 left-handed. Grounds it to Euler at short. And he's got it, throws to Mincher. One away in the top of the third. Now Scott Northey is the batter. Whew, God. Northey walked and scored. We have plenty of other dice, Kathy Harden, thanks to you. Kathy reminded me to get some dice when I had a chance. I had a few bucks on Amazon, and that's what I did, and I'm stockpiled. But we still don't want to lose them because this allows us to, keep what we want. If we lost all our blues, we'd be in trouble. At least I would be. I feel like I had a deficit, that I'm being limited. Here's Meyer now, facing Northey with one out, nobody on. The pitch to Northey. 5-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. That's the third by Meyer. 2 down for Paul Scholl, who singled in the first. He sent Northey to third after he had walked, and then Foy knocked him home with a ground ball. Got a big game coming up later today. I'm looking maybe noon or sooner, maybe sooner. Montreal at St. Louis, the final game of this date of games of September 6th, and as I said, St. Louis 4 games behind Pittsburgh in the East in second place. Pittsburgh lost. They're trying to keep pace, St. Louis. Big game. Okay, here's Meyer facing Scholl with 2 outs. And the pitch from Meyer. And that's a 2-8. Left-handed. And it's a fly ball to left, hit well, but it's playable by Walton. And he makes the catch. It was a home run 1, fly ball the rest, on a 2-8 left-handed. And the side is retired 1-2-3 from Meyer. So Meyer looked better there in the third. We're in the middle of the third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Bunker now. No runs in 2 innings, loaded the bases with 2 outs and got out of it in the second. Leading it off will be Tommy Harper. Harper sure has been an exciting player for the Seattle area and all the stolen bases. He grounded to short in the first. Okay, Bunker is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Harper. 3-5, and that is a base. Oh, that's a re-roll on the 20 die. Double 1-2, 3-5. And it's a base hit. So Harper is on. Martinez a +1. He's being held 1-16. And here's Mike Hegan. 1 to 17, 1 to 15, plus 1, 1 to 16, Martinez. Hegan, a left-handed hitter. From the stretch now is Bunker. And the pitch to Hegan. There goes Harper. Oh, and he is safe. Harper steals second. And the fans love it. He's dusting off his uniform there. It was a 1 to 16 off Buck Martinez. Throw was way late. So Hegan at the plate with a count of 2-2. And Harper on second, nobody out. Here's Bunker from the stretch. And the pitch to Hegan. That's 6-12, left-handed, fly ball left X. It's always a challenge with these people. Foy 11 with these frickin' fours out there. It's always a challenge. That's 10-4. That'll be an S2. That might score. That's going to score Harper. When I say S2, that means single advance 2. Foy E11. That's 9-12 E11. It is an S2, and Harper comes in. A base hit by Hegan. Foy could not get that as fast as he is. And now it's a 2-1 ball game. 2 singles allowed by Bunker. First the single to Harper, he stole second. And then Hegan knocked him home with a base hit. Hegan on first now. Nobody out. Wayne Comer is the batter. Comer struck out in the first. Here's Bunker now. And the pitch to Comer. 1-6, right-handed, walked him. So it's first and second, nobody out. And Danny Walton, the dangerous youngster. Doubled in the second, left on. Oh, 2 singles and now a walk to Comer. Bunker trying to settle down. He's working from the stretch. Here's Bunker and the pitch to Walton. That's 3-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. The third for Bunker. 1 down. And Don Mincher comes up. Chance for a double play ball here for Kansas City to get out of this. It's 2-1 now. Bunker gets the sign from Martinez. He's set, and the pitch to Mincher. That's 4-10 left-handed, grounds to short X. That's going to be for Hernandez, a 340. 17-3. It's a G1. Let's see if he doesn't boot it. E40. That's 357 E40. And he throws him out. Let's check it out, though, on a G1 first and second. It could be a double play. And it is. Hernandez. Let's call it Hernandez to Adair to Harrison for an inning-ending double play. So the side is retired. 1 run, though, for Seattle on 2 singles, a stolen base. There was a walk, 1 left on. We've gone 3. It's 2-1 ball game. And Bob Meyer takes the mound. Now, he retired the Royals in order in the 3rd. Joe Foy will lead it off, 0 for 1. Here's Meyer. And the pitch to Foy. 6-9 right-handed, fly ball right field. Hegan under it, 1 away. Now Buck Martinez is the batter. He flew to center in the 1st. Meyer, he gets the sign, and the pitch to Martinez. That's 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second X. That will be for Donaldson, 424. It's a G1. He's a 24, E24. Well, it's going to be 610, E24. And he throws him out. 2 away for Jerry Adair. Struck out in the 2nd. Harrison on deck. Meyer gets the sign from Pagliarone. And the pitch to Adair. That's 2-7 left-handed, grounds it to short for Euler. He fields it, throws to Mincher. And it's another 1-2-3 for Meyer, and he's retired 8 in a row since allowing the home run to Harrison. We're in the middle of the 4th. It's 2-1 Kansas City. Here's Wally Bunker now, facing Pagliarone in the bottom of the 4th. Pagliarone fanned in the 2nd. Here's Bunker. That's 6-4 right-handed, fly ball center for Northey, and he makes the catch, 1 out. Here's John Donaldson, left-handed hitter. Donaldson flew to right in the 2nd. Here's the pitch from Bunker. That's 6-3 left-handed. Oh, it's hit well, but he doesn't have the power. That will be a base hit for Donaldson. Donaldson has W power against right-handers, so on a 6-3, that was a single. He's Donaldson on first, 1 out. Here's Ray Euler. Bunker from the stretch, and the pitch to Euler. That's 4-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. The 4th strikeout by Bunker, and that'll bring Meyer up with 2 outs and Donaldson on first. Meyer A1WR. Here's bunker. And the pitch, 610, right-handed. Fly ball center X. That's going to be northy of 411. Oh, 18-4. It'll be an F2. Let's see if he catches it. Northy E11, 810. And he does. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, one hit, the single by Donaldson. We've gone 4. It's Kansas City 2, Seattle 1, and I would say that we've got a ball game going on here. And I'm Jeffrey Guterman here on a Tuesday morning at 8:28 p.m. Eastern in the United States. In Studio B, broadcasting for the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. And let's just hope it's a calm day. Yesterday was a pretty good day for me, lots of excitement. I woke up with anxiety in my stomach, and it took a while to go away, and now it's pretty much gone. I think some of that has to do with just early morning jitters and also the need for coffee. And I've got coffee. Take a little break here at 6 Stadium. It's 2-1 Kansas City. Paid attendance 4,744. This was a night game in real world. 4,744. That's wow. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, folks. This is a good ball game, though. I will be back. Oh. Oh. Well, we're here for the battle for 5th place between the two expansion teams who are both in the same division, which was peculiar. It's a 2-1 game. This is the third of a 4-game series. Seattle took the first, KC the second. This game is dated September 6, 1969. It's 2-1 Kansas City over Seattle. We're moving to the top of the 5th. Bob Meyer has retired 8 in order. And here's Chuck Harrison, who hit the solo home run off Meyer in the second, his first of the year. Okay, Meyer is ready. The windup and the pitch to Harrison. That is 3-8, left-handed, popped it up to short. That's for Euler. And Euler has it. He's a fine shortstop. That's 9 in a row for Meyer. Now Bob Oliver comes up. Bunker is on deck. Meyer into his windup and the pitch to Oliver. That's 3-9, left-handed, and it's a base hit to left for Oliver. And Walton throws it in. Oliver is on, and here's Bunker. He's an A bunter. He struck out in the second. Here's Meyer now from the stretch. And the pitch to Bunker. That's 3-10, and he grounds it to short for Euler. He throws to second. Donaldson over to Minshew at first. It's a double play. The side is over. 6-4-3. On a 3-10. And the side is out. No runs, 1 hit, none left. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Kansas City. Here's Bunker now. And it's the top of the order again. Tommy Harper, who scored the only run here today thus far for Seattle. Harper 1 for 2, single, stole second, came home on Hegan's base hit. Good coffee. Here's Bunker now. And the pitch to Harper. That's 6-8, right-handed, struck him out. I'll tell you, Bunker striking people out today. And he had a ratio just slightly above average, maybe. He's got 5 strikeouts already in the 5th, 1 out, nobody on. And here's Mike Hegan. Mike, left-handed hitter. Ah, that's good coffee. Oh Lord, I wish I would just keep that feeling would just never end of that coffee going down. Egan 1 for 2 with the run batted in, knocking in Harper in the third. 1 out, nobody on. Bunker. And the pitch to Egan. That's 4-4. Left-handed, fly ball center. Northie makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Wayne Comer, struck out and walked. Oh, that is so good. Comer, a right-handed hitter, steps into the batter's box, facing Bunker, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, Seattle down 2-1. And the pitch from Bunker, that is a 6-10, right-handed, fly ball center X. That's going to be Northie again. 4-11. 8-4. That's an S2. Northie having trouble catching up with things today. That's going to be 4-6-7. Northie E11 on a 7. It's going to be a base hit. The 2-out single by Comer. Comer on first, he's a B. Not being held, 1-12, with Danny Walton coming up. Here's Bunker from the stretch, and the pitch to Walton. That is a 6-6 right-handed, and that is a fly ball to center. Running for it is Northie, and he catches up with it to make the catch, and the side is retired. Again, it was a 6-6 right-handed, double 1-4, and it was a 19. The side is retired, so Northie makes a nice catch. We've gone 5 innings here at 6 Stadium. There's about 4,000 in attendance, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Meyer will start his first endurance inning here. Bunkers is the 7th. Leading it off, top of the order, Jackie Hernandez, 0 for 2. Oh, that's good. Bob Meyer on the mound here to start the 6th. It's 2-1 KC. Hernandez, right-handed hitter. Meyer, the southpaw. Oh, here's Meyer. And the pitch to Hernandez. 110. Left-handed. It's a base hit by Jackie Hernandez to lead it off. A 110 left-handed. He's a B. Stealing. being held. 1-12. And here comes Scott Northey. Infield in, so he's a deep bunter anyway. Northey walked and scored the first run for Kansas City, and he struck out in the third. Meyer from the stretch. And the pitch to Northey. That's 6-7, right-handed, grounds to second X. That will be Donaldson, 424. It's a G2. E24, that's going to be 9-12. E24 at Donaldson. And he throws him out. Let's see it with a runner on first, what that's all about. It's a G2 with a runner on first. It is, he will go to second, Hernandez. Donaldson threw Northey out at first. It's like a C, ground ball C. Here's Scholl now. It's Hernandez in scoring position with one out. Scholl 1 for 2. Meyer from the stretch and the pitch to Scholl. That is 6-8, right-handed. Lines it to third, caught by Harper. A 6-8 right-handed, lining to Harper for the second out. And it's up to Joe Foy in a situation. Two-1 KC over Seattle, top of the sixth, 2 outs. Hernandez on second, Meyer trying to get out of this. Foy is 0 for 2. And here's the pitch to Foy. That's 1-9 left-handed, and he struck him out. And that's the 4th strikeout for Meyer, and he gets out of that. No runs, 1 hit. The single, leadoff single by Hernandez. He was stranded at second. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's a 2-1 ball game. And here's Bunker now. His first endurance is the next inning, 7th inning. He's allowed 1 run in 5 innings. Don Mincher will lead it off. Okay, Bunker gets the sign from Buck Martinez. He's set. And the pitch to Mincher. That's 3-10 right-handed. And he grounds it to second for a dare. And he throws it over to Harrison, 1 out. Here's Pagliarone, 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch from Bunker. That is 6-7 right-handed. That is a base hit by Pagliarone. Just past Northey, could not get to it. It was riding in there. I'm sorry, it was past the shortstop, Hernandez. I'm so sorry. So it's a base hit, 1 out. It was a 6-7 right-handed. Single 1-5. It was a 4. That was a tough ball to get for shortstop Jackie Hernandez. Pagliarone on first, 1 out. Here's Donaldson. And the pitch from Bunker. That's 2-7 right-handed, and that is a Ground ball to third, forcing Pagliarone. Scholl throws it to Adair at second. Donaldson will be on with 2 outs. Again, it was a 2-7 right-handed. Ground ball third base B. Two outs now. Donaldson is on first. And here's Ray Oyler. Oyler walked and struck out today. Here's Bunker. And the pitch. That's five. Oh, that's a re-roll. That is a 1-5, and he walked him. Well, at least they get the pitcher to come up. First and second, 2 outs. And they can start fresh with Harper in the 7th, but we'll see. Here's Bunker now. Meyer, a 1 WR. It's Oyler on first, Donaldson on second, 2 outs. The pitch to Meyer. That's 6-6, right-handed. And oh, it's a drive hit out into deep center field, and it drops in the gap. Oh my, Meyer with a double. Donaldson scores. Oyler rounding third. It was 6-6 right-handed. Double 1-4, no asterisks. With a 3, it's in center field. Northey is a 0. Oyler rounding with 2 outs to take the lead. 1-12, 1-14. Here's the throw from Northey at the plate for Oyler. And he is safe. Oh my. And Buck Martinez is arguing, but he was safe. A 2-run double by Meyer, the pitcher. And it's a 3-2 ball game here. All 4,000 fans are very excited. What a hit by Meyer, who went to third on the throw. Again, Bunker's endurance is next inning. See if he can get out of this. 2 outs now with Meyer on third. Action in the Seattle bullpen. Womack, O'Donohue, and Segui were used in real worlds. Okay, Bunker trying to get out of it. Here's Harper, 1 for 3. And the pitch to Harper. That's 4-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. And that is the second time Harper went down on strikes by Bunker, and that's Bunker's 6th of the ball game. But the side is retired. But there were 2 runs on a huge 2-out double by the starting pitcher Bob Meyer, who has yet to win a ball game this year. He won none in real world. We've gone 6. It's Seattle 3, Kansas City 2. I would say that we have a bit of a ball game going here. And I hope you're enjoying it. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We have multiple replays, but we're really just doing 69 now. If you look at my page on YouTube, you'll see there's 1964 baseball replay early on in April, 1911 replay early on in April, and we have a 72 football replay early on in week 1. So those are basically suspended replays. We're going to head to the top of the 7th after I just take a quick break here. It will be Meyer coming out. It's a pitch. And this will be Meyer's second endurance inning. Indeed, Kathy Harden. It will be his second endurance inning. And looking forward to Montreal at St. Louis, our final game of September 6th, coming up later today. I'm going to get a cup of coffee, just take about a 5-minute break here, and just trying to keep my cool. It's 3-2 Seattle over Kansas City. We'll need water today. Last cup. Last cup, right down to the last drop. And Kurt Miller has arrived. Kurt Miller has arrived. Kurt Miller comes in and points out that Bob Meyer, who was the starting pitcher for the Seattle Pilots, now with the lead, hit .057 with no extra base hits and no RBIs in his career. Wow. I think that's better than I would do. It is a 3-2 ball game. And we're just taking a little break here, Kurt Miller. Meyer came out of the University of Toledo, Kurt Miller notes. I know those of you watching or listening on demand, not live, may be doing so before the live chat is available to see. It takes about a day, so keep that in mind. But I try my best to read what is written. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for being here, whether you participate in the live chat or not. We're glad that you're here. Meyer is 84 years old, and we assume when Kurt Miller notes that Bob Meyer, 84 years old, who's going to be taking the mound right after this break. Now the winner of record. That means he's still alive. He's 84 years old. God bless him. As some of you may see here, Meyer, there's Meyer's card. He was 0-3 this season with only 33 innings pitched. He started this game in real world, and he's got no wins in our replay. Bunker has won 11. He's winning this game, though. And we'll see if he can hold it and keep Seattle in this ball game. This is the battle for 5th place in the American League West. In my replays, these teams, these players get significant remuneration based on their final record and their standings. An algorithm is developed, and the salaries weren't too high to begin with. So these people really, every game really counts to them. even in a case like this. We're talking thousands of dollars. And of course you're saying, what are you talking about? And I'm saying, well, it's imaginary. I'm very serious about the imaginary aspects of playing Strat-O-Matic. I don't play this like it's not happening. It's make-believe at a very high level. Yeah, oh, that's good coffee, God. Oh, my Lord. By the way, look at Meyer against left-handers. There's not a left-hander in the lineup for Kansas City. Look at Meyer against left-handers. And if you look at his numbers here, he actually was a pretty good pitcher. 3.31, 30 hits in 33 innings. You know, let's take a little break here. Meyer made $10,000 in 1969. That's amazing. You know, Kurt Miller just wrote that. I remember when the minimum salary, I could be wrong, but just around this time in 1969, it was something around in the $8,000 a year ballpark. And he stands to make, you know, a couple more thousand, $2,000-$3,000 if this Seattle team can come in fifth place. Of course, they even get a remuneration if they come in last. Very small, though. But back then, $3,000 is a lot of money back then for them. Especially if you're making $10,000. We're getting ready to start the top of the seventh. It'll be Bob Meyer in his second endurance inning, coming in to face Martinez, Adair, and Harrison, with the Kansas City Royals down 3-2. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Oh. That's good. That is so good. And speaking about so good, it's so good to have you with us here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman from Studio B, doing the best I can to provide these games to you. Don't forget, we have Montreal at the second place St. Louis Cards battling with Atlanta coming up later. Meyer taking his warm-ups now. And leading it off for the Royals will be Buck Martinez. Buck Martinez. Again, Meyer, left-handed hitter. He's allowed 2 runs, including a home run to Chuck Harrison. It's 3-2 Seattle, top of the 7th, and Kansas City batting. Oh, that is good coffee. Oh, Lord. Lord, that's good. Okay, Meyer is ready. Martinez 0 for 2. Here's the windup and the pitch to Martinez. That's 6-5 right-handed. Grounds to short X. That'll be for Euler. He's a 2. Euler 229. That's 14-2. That's a G1. E2. E29. 5, 10, 12. And he throws him out. He's a reliable shortstop, and we don't care if he hit 165 and that he drinks a lot. It's not a drinking problem. You can go look it up. I used to have a drinking problem. So that's 1 out, nobody on. Meyer in his second endurance inning, trying to hold the lead here. Jerry Adair is the batter. Okay, Meyer is ready. Adair 0 for 2. Hot dogs were 69 cents a package. Holy shit. You know what hot dogs cost today? And I don't get them because they're full of pigs' anuses and the scrotums of steer, and they taste good, but Lord. And you know, oh, I don't want to get into it. Excuse me, people. I'm so sorry. Here's Meyer now. And the pitch to Adair. That's 1-6. Left-handed. Chops it to Euler at short again. And he throws him out. 2 outs. Well, let me put it this way. The moral evolution, the evolution of humans as a moral being, the process is not pretty, but the product is good, meaning, you know, we're getting better. You know what I'm saying? You compare us to the 19th century when Europeans, their form of entertainment was burning cats alive. Seriously. I mean, I've researched it, I've read books on it, the history of violence, but it's almost like sausage making, or you know, the process is really awful, but the product is tasty. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Harrison 1 for 2, the solo home run in the second, popped to short in the 5th. Meyer really doing nicely now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Harrison. 3-7 left-handed, chops it to second for Donaldson, and he throws it over to Mincher. And there's a 1-2-3 from Meyer, who is really looking good now. Ever since he let up that home run to Harrison, we're in the middle of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. It's a 3-2 ball game. Kurt Miller notes a 6-pack of beer was only 79 frickin' cents in 1969. It's hard to believe. I remember my father gave me his credit card when I first started to drive in 1976. And I once put, I don't know how much, $3, $5 on the card to get some gas, and he complained. Well, here's Bunker now, and this is Bunker's first endurance inning. He allowed a run in the 3rd and 2 in the 6th, and that's where it's at. It's 3-2 Pilots, and Mike Hegan will lead it off. Left-handed hitter. Here's Hegan 1 for 3 now. Bunker the windup and the pitch. That's 610. Left-handed, fly ball center X for Northie. 411. 5-4. It's an S2. Northie couldn't get it. E11. 610, 15, E11. And it is a base hits for Hegan, his second of the ball game. So Hegan opens up with a leadoff single. Again, bunker, who went all the way in real world in this game, and their bullpen is sufficiently rested. Kansas City is 2 hits and or walks away from fatigue. Here in the 7th, there is action in the Kansas City bullpen. Mo Drabowski is warming. Mo Drabowski. Hegan on first, no outs. Comer at the plate. Comer struck out, walked, and singled. Here's bunker now. And the pitch to Comer. 5-2 right-handed. Oh, that's going to be a home run effect. I caught it that time. To left field from a right-handed hitter. I don't think Sick's Stadium is a very large stadium. It was a 5-2 right-handed. Fly ball left, home run effect from a right-handed. Seattle, oh my, right-handed hitter. Home run 1-17. It's going deep by Comer. And it's gone. Just clears the wall. Oh my. It just clears the wall. And it's a 2-run home run. That's because I think it's a small fence. A 2-run home run by Comer. And that's going to make it a 5-2 ball game, Kathy Harden. For Comer, that's home run number 13. He had 15 in real world. So he's right about on track. Home run number 13 for Wayne Comer. I imagine that left field wall was hit probably to left field, and it was a 1-17 on the ballpark effect. Yeah, it was hit to left field. I bet you the dimension out there was kind of short. So the ball just made it over on a 17. It was 1-17. And Drabowski still getting warm-ups in. They're going to keep bunker in to see if he can get out of this. But one more hit or walk, he will be pulled. It's now a 5-2 ball game, and we're going to need coffee made after this half inning. Here's Danny Walton now with no outs and nobody on. Walton is 1 for 3. Here's bunker. And the pitch to Walton. That's 6-8 right-handed, and he struck him out. The 7th for bunker. Again, he's 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Bunker now. And the pitch to Minshew. 6-6 left-handed, fly ball right. And Oliver getting under that. And he makes the catch. 2 outs for Jim Pagliarone. Jim is 1 for 3, singled in the 6th. Oh, here's Bunker now. And the pitch to Pagliarone. That's 2-9, right-handed, struck him out. His 8th. The side is retired. There were 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Wayne Comer. And after 7, it is a 5-2 ball game. Kurt Miller notes that in 5 seasons, Comer had 16 home runs. 15 in 69 and 1 in 68, and they never hit another home run, I assume he's saying there. Bob Meyer, big story here, going for his first win of the season. I don't know if this was Bob Meyer's first year in Major League Baseball. I doubt it. No, I doubt it, because he pitched for the, he's still alive. He pitched for the Yanks in 64. Holy cow. And after 64, he was traded and then spent 65 through 68 in the minors, and then he came up. But he did win 2 games in 64 in the major leagues. It is a 5-2 ball game. It's going to be Oliver, I assume, a pinch hitter for Bunker, and then Hernandez. We're going to just take a minute here to make some coffee, if it's okay with everybody. And I'll be back in just a few minutes here. Make some coffee, and we'll be right back. Indeed, it's coffee time, Kathy Harden, and she notes in the text. A win today by Seattle would put them within 1/2 game of Kansas City in the American League West. Coffee is brewing. Bob Meyer looking for his first win of the season. And we move to the top of the 8th. It's going to be Bob Oliver leading it off here against Meyer. Kansas City down by 3 now. Here's Meyer. And the pitch to Oliver. That's 1-8, left-handed, grounds it to short for Euler. And he throws it to Mincher for the first out. And now there will be a hitter for Wally Bunker. Bunker pitched 7. He's the loser of record. He allowed 9 hits. He walked 4, struck out 8, and allowed 5 runs. It will be Mo Drabowski coming in to pitch the bottom of the 8th for the Royals. And let's see, pretty good pitcher there. Let's see. Time for Mo to mow him down. Oh yeah, that's what we hope. Mo to mow him down. Absolutely. Let's see who's gonna hit here. Against Meyer, the left-hander. It's going to be Lou Piniella. I'm sorry, Mia Morey. Kathy Harden is Mike Fiore is a left-handed hitter, as you see, and that's not going to work at all because if it lands on Meyer's card, he's out unless he gets one of these walks. So it will be Lou Piniella coming up to hit a right-handed hit of the rookie. With 1 out and nobody on. And Lou, sweet Lou, steps into the batter's box. It's 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 8th. Meyer has gone all the way in his 3rd endurance inning fresh. Royals down by 3. Here's Meyer and the pitch to Piniella. That's 3-11. Left-handed. Fly ball left for Walton. And he makes the catch. It's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Jackie Hernandez, 1 for 3 today. Meyer has been so impressive today. Here's the windup and the pitch to Hernandez. 6'10", right-handed, grounds to 3rd X. That's for Harper, a 428. $17.4, it's a G1. Let's see if he doesn't boot it. E28. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he throws him out. And the side is retired. A big hand for Bob Meyer. One, 2, 3 inning. We're in the middle of the 8th. It's 5-2 Seattle. Mo Drabowski. will be the pitcher. He's coming in from the bullpen, if they even had a bullpen there, in 6 Stadium, and it will be the bottom third of the order, Donaldson, Euler, and Meyer. And if you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it will be Northey, Scholl, and Foy. And I'm going to go grab a cup. Okay, Drabowski is taking his warm-ups on the mound to pitch to the bottom of the 8th. Drabowski, right-handed pitcher. Donaldson will come up 1 for 3, singled left on, reached on a force and scored on that big double by Meyer. And here's John Donaldson to lead it off here for the Pilots. Oh, that is good coffee. Oh, God, it still is. Okay, Drabowski is ready now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Donaldson. That's 6-6, left-handed, popped it up to short. Second, I'm sorry. And Jerry Adair under it makes the catch, and that's 1 away. Here's Ray Euler. Walked twice, scored, and struck out. He's got power, but he hit 165. But he can do something that most people on this team, if you look at all the fielding ratings, 4 all the way down, except for Euler, he's a 2. Which really is damn near excellent for a shortstop. Very few won shortstops. I guess Ozzie Smith was. I didn't play Strat-O-Matic then. It's 1 out, nobody on. Here's Drabowski and the pitch to Euler. That's 1-6, right-handed, grounds it to second for Adair. Over to Chuck Harrison at first, 2 down. And Bob Meyer comes to the plate. He gets a big hand. He's winning this game, both with his pitching and his bat. He hit the big 2-run double to open it up to a 5-2 lead for Seattle. Two outs, nobody on. Drabowski on the mound. The pitch to Meyer. That's 2-3, and he pops it up behind the plate. And Martinez makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 for Mo Drabowski. We're heading to the 9th. It's a 5-2 ball game. It's been Bob Meyer today, the left-hander, and he was 0-3 in this during the season in real world, and he's got no wins in our replay. He's on the verge. He's 3 outs away from getting his first win in our replay. It'll be Northey, Scholl, and Foy, with the Royals down by 3. And here comes Scott Northey to lead it off. 0 for 2, walked and scored in the first. Okay, Meyer into his windup, and the pitch to Northey. That's 2-5, left-handed, and he struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout for Meyer. 4,022 in attendance. You heard that right, 4,022 paid attendance here, cheering Bob Meyer on. A win here puts the Pilots within 1/2 game of the Royals, who are in 5th. And then don't forget, there's a game, the 4th game on September 7. And Kurt Miller notes that Chuck Harrison died on December 30 of last year. He was 82 in Texas. Chuck Harrison, who hit the home run. Okay, Scholl steps into the batter's box. Right-handed hitter again, Scholl 1 for 3. It's 1 out, nobody on, top of the 9th. Pilots lead by 3. Oh. And that's a strike, swinging strike to Scholl. And Lord, that is some very good coffee. We want to thank you for subscribing. We want to thank you for the likes. We want to thank you for the comments here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network and watching this ball game. Here's Meyer now. And the pitch to Scholl. That's going to be 3-3. Left-handed, fly ball left field. It's high and playable by Walton. And Walton makes the catch, 2 outs. Bob Meyer 1 out away from a great pitching performance. He's allowed 2 runs. On the verge of his first win this season, and if I'm not mistaken, as I saw it earlier, he played 1964 for several teams and won 2 games. This would be his 3rd lifetime win. Kathy Hart notes that Meyer is landing the plane for the Pilots.